Hey guys, how's it going? Here's another video of my Caernarvon, still using the same old mod pack that I've been using. It's actually very handy when it comes to it, but let's get on with the video here. I do love the Caernarvon, it's become my most favorite tank. We're going to go ahead and speed it up slow though, since it only goes 35 kilometers on level ground. At this time, I kind of realized that there's only about 2 or 3 heavies that are actually coming towards us here that are helping with the town. The rest of them are, for some reason, going the opposite way. So I decided to just stay here with the Tiger 2 and the AMX 5100. And I'm gonna use these hills here, because I can use the gun depression, and as you see on the video, I will be bouncing shots like crazy. We're gonna speed it up here a little bit more until we actually get some action. Also see another E75 has joined us. Right there. And a bulldog. Okay, slow it down here. So I take one shot to the KV4 and I end up actually hitting him with his gun rammer, and then somebody else tracks him. That the thing that shows that up, that's actually the perk that I have for my commander, so that way you can see what is damaged on their tank and kind of get an idea of just like, okay, so since his gunner is damaged, he's gonna not have a really quick reload. So I'm just gonna kind of shoot things off here. I'm actually glad that I'm hiding behind the bush here, because I don't think really it's a matter, but it's a good thing to get used to. It's a good thing to get to kind of do, even if you're in a heavy tank, because when you go and switch into like the Cromwell B, like you'll see in another video that I did, you hide in bushes and you are you're hard to spot. Whereas I think in this one, I don't have Sixth Sense on this tank, so I've probably been spotted, definitely, since they are shooting at me. I ask for a request for the T110. The T110 ends up getting taken out, which is awesome, because then I don't have to deal with him. It looks like my teammates are coming around the base here, while I'm kind of holding this off with myself and the E75 coming around and trying to take out their artillery. You can see that the Crusader was here and the M12 was here. And you see that we have our artillery here and right here. It's a level game, 4x4. I've been bouncing shots here, shots a lot. I take a shot from the Oni for 400 damage. I'm assuming that was heat that he hit me with. And I'm just kind of shooting them off, kind of waiting. I try to see if I can shoot the Oni, I think. Try to get him to back off. I can end up penetrating his front, which is awesome. And then I know that the M4 is still behind him. And that was a mistake he made, making his side available for me to shoot. And even now, I can still actually hit him and deal damage to him. And the FCM, he's just bouncing like crazy. He's not able to hit me, but I'm able to hit him, because that's the advantage of using hills, especially when you have the depression. And I'm kind of sitting here. He's still shooting me. There's actually 2 on their team, so I'm assuming it's not him that's shooting me. It's actually another one that I have not spotted. I take another shot for the Oni, and he's aiming up a shot, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to trick him a little bit. He ends up hitting me for 300 damage. But I end up taking him out. It's not a really good trade-off for him, because I can do 5 shots by the time that he reloads. The FCM here is kind of taking my advantage. I probably could have been shooting the T150 and saving credits, but I decided not to. Just shooting the T150 here. Or the FCM, my apologies. I was typing there, okay. Yeah, that was kind of like, just like, oh, you guys getting tired of bouncing? Because they take their attention off of me, so. But I'm still here. Let's take a second and look what I have bounced. I've bounced a total damage of 4,400, and I do believe non-penetrated is 2,400. I do believe that's how it goes. So I'm kind of getting, I kind of just sitting here. I'm just like, there's no other enemies. Then I realize, oh, there's still an FCM over there. Oops, I just can't see him. And he penetrates me down there in the turret there. If you can shoot down there and you have the penetration, you can penetrate. That's the one thing you have to go watch out for this tank. You have to watch out that you don't let that become available for them to shoot. I also have the skin pack, so that way whenever they do shoot me, I can see that. And I am able to actually spot the FCM 50 because I didn't use the bushes there otherwise they would be obstructing my vision. I still notice that they have 2 artillery pieces, which I don't find very exciting because I know I'm going to get hit by them. By now I'm kind of not spotted, so I'm just kind of moving around just in case. I should have moved actually over to here. And I do believe that's where I start going because it's getting kind of old here and there's no targets. Just trying to keep my turret over there just in case somebody does pop up. I can do a quick shot while still on the move. I do have the equipment that gives me a plus 20% on my accuracy when I'm moving, so that's why this tank is so accurate even when I'm moving. I try to take this position here to try to see if I can't take shots on the IS-6. I end up not spotting him, but somebody else does, so I try to take some shots onto him, but he's hiding behind some buildings, so I can't really do anything. So far I have penetrated 12 shots, a total of 2,600 damage. My win rate is 3,100 with the effectiveness of about 1,500 rounded up. And I've taken a total of 21 shots, but pretty much all of them have ricocheted. I think it's a total of 18 to 17, maybe 16 that have ricocheted or not penetrated. And then a couple of those that have, because of the Oni and maybe artillery. I decided to move back here with the E75 because when you move, when you work with your team, you work a lot better. Trying to get a shot on the IS-6 there. I end up penetrating through the top there. You might have seen that a little bit. And then I end up getting taken out by the Crusader. I left myself wide open. This is the bad spot for a artillery. I knew it was going to come eventually because there's nowhere you can hide. There's no obstacles you can hide behind. There's that building there, but then you're not using the hills as well as you should, as you can tell. If you're hiding right here, there's that hill right there that you could use. Sorry. There's that hill that you can use right there, but that's about it. And even artillery, they can even shoot over that or hit that, and then they have to shoot again, and then it's destroyed, and then you're destroyed. So it was a good game. It keeps on going. It ends up being a draw. I have the winnings and I'll put them up at the end of the game. Ends up being a draw with I make about 53,000 credits, but with after taxes and everything, I only make it with about half that. I end up doing, like it says there, actually a little bit more than what that says. I actually end up doing 3,000 damage, and my spotting damage is actually 1,300. And again, like I said, I'll put the winnings at the end of the video here so that way you can see for yourself. And this is a mastery badge number 2. I've been getting these ones a lot. If you like this video, then please check out my other ones or maybe subscribe. I'm trying to get into the habit of having a regulated update time. And if I end up finding a correct time, I will obviously put it in the comments or put it in the description. I hope you guys like this video. Why don't you guys, if you guys want to, put a like on the video and maybe subscribe. Or actually don't even subscribe just in case. I might not I might not be uploading a lot. But definitely leave a comment. I'm new to YouTube with updating, so if there's a problem, if the volume is different, let me know down in the comments. Tell me if this was a good game. Tell me if you have any hints or ideas on this map of where I could play differently. If you think this is a good place. And as always, guys, safe tanking.